Hello everyone. My name is Highwada. You are on youtube.com/a whole bunch of random letters and numbers. And today I have another exciting game of Age of Empires 4 for you, casted by yours truly. This is the first game that I'm casting on the new January patch. If you haven't learned about the patch yet, I have a video on it. Make sure to check it out. I'll leave a link in the description and the card on the video now. But today, let's focus on this match here. We have, spawning up on the north side of the map, we have Grubby playing the Delhi Sultanate, the newly buffed Delhi Sultanate, I might add. And on the opposite side of the map, let's reveal all actually, we have RecoN spawning as the Holy Roman Empire, opening up with that prelate, going early onto gold, gonna get that third ville probably onto, oh, we're going actually 2 scouts instead, so maybe we're going to double scout opening for both players. Looks like we are, so 2 scout meta here on Dry Arabia, first game of the new patch like I mentioned, and I'm excited for getting back into things. This patch really has me excited about the game, and I'm really excited to see what players are able to make happen here. You also may have noticed, I'm going to follow the prelate for a moment here. Oopsies, hello. You may have noticed we do have some new assets for this stream, or for the YouTube video rather. My brother, Jaramquam, he made me this little animated asset over here. Make sure to give him a follow on Twitter if you like that kind of stuff. We also got the player numbers, their ranks, and their elo up there now. So we're doing upgrades in 2022, everybody. I'm very excited to get things going here. So let's see what these players are opening up with. Let's take a look at what they are looking at on the map right now. We're going double scouts for both players, getting our sheep going around the map here, trying to find that food income, and going to try to go up to that feudal age relatively quickly for RecoN. Other side of the map with the Delhi player, we're going straight onto berries. We're skipping the sheep altogether, which is a good call because the gather rate is the same, if I'm not mistaken, when you actually compare them 1-to-1. Going on to wood relatively early. We're actually getting our forestry upgrade, which is definitely an interesting option. Don't see too many people opening with forestry, but Grubby, he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing, so I'm not going to try to look too much into it. Going right onto the gold now as well. Going to try to get that next age relatively quickly as well. Take a look what our scouting tell us. We got some more sheep being gathered. Not too many. The sheep advantage probably going in favor of RecoN at the moment. And both these players are top 50 players. Top 30, actually. If you take a look in the top right corner, you'll see. And I'm excited to see what they really have in store for us. You know what? I said I don't see players go for forestry. That's because Grubby's playing Delhi. Of course they get forestry. They get every upgrade because they're free. If you don't know, the Delhi Sultan are able to research all the different technologies in the game for free. However, they take longer to research than a typical civilization. So it takes 2 minutes, 15 seconds to research forestry at the lumber camp without any kind of infrastructure that supports that. When you build a mosque, you can have a scholar put into the mosque, which does increase your research speed. But I digress. Let's take a look at the map spawns for these players for a moment here. Grubby with the 4 berries. A little scary as a Delhi player being scouted out by RecoN right now on the bottom there. So this could get towered relatively easily, could get pushed relatively easily. He could have his food denied fairly quickly. Very safe wood line blocked off by that mosque now, keeping these villas over here nice and safe, and our gold's in stone. Right at the back, could even do 1 mining camp if you really wanted to, but not the best idea, because if one goes down, then both go down with them. Other side of the map here, for our Holy Roman Empire player RecoN, we're already actually aging up. We haven't aged up quite yet for Grubby, just being able to do so now, but we're already just about halfway there for RecoN, going up with the chapel, which makes the most sense. Going to go on the berries and on the wood line in order to get that wood going relatively quickly. Berries are kind of to the side as well, a little exposed, but not too bad. Our golden stone to the back as well. Relatively similar spawns for these players, being scouted out right now by Grubby on that gold. And we're going to have to kind of wait and see exactly what these players decide to go for, what kind of opening we're seeing. Both these civilizations are actually pretty slow to start. Neither civ really does a fantastic job in the Dark Age. It's really where the Castle Age. When the Castle Age comes around, that's when you see the Holy Roman Empire and the Delhi Sultanate start to actually look like they can win a game. So it's going to be interesting to see if these players are able to make anything happen in the early game. We're going for a little bit of harass still on that gold line, but a scout being pulled off by RecoN in order to deal with it. And that's going to be repelled for now. Just finishing our age up now for RecoN. Let's take a look at our resources right now. We are a little bit ahead for RecoN in food and gold. Our wood production is going in favor of Grubby right now, but that's likely because we are, well, we don't have any vills on it. We're just kind of getting them ready to go onto the wood line with that chapel. Villager count wise, we're actually pop cap for RecoN currently. 18 vills for Grubby, 17 for RecoN. Pop cap is always like the most annoying part of any RTS in my opinion. I was playing some StarCraft 2 the other night for the first time in years, and I'm not really a StarCraft player, but I was playing Protoss against my buddy, and I absolutely kept pop capping myself every single game. It's just hard to remember like when to build that pylon. I digress though. We're playing Age of Empires today. We're not playing StarCraft 2. Take a look at our relic situation here on the map while we're waiting. We have a relic spawning, actually pretty decent distribution. Both players having one relic kind of in the back of their base over here. This one relatively close to our Holy Roman Empire player. Two in the center of the map. This, a little bit of an advantage, I guess, for RecoN in this scenario, considering this specific relic over here. But another one nice and close to the base of Grubby as well, hidden behind that tree. So a little bit more scouting information being done here for RecoN. Going to see exactly what his opponent's going for. Dome of Faith is a pretty straightforward opening from any Delhi Sultanate player. Going to get that research bumping and thriving. We love a civilization that learns and knows things. And we're actually opening with an archery range. Let's see if RecoN is going to scout this. RecoN taking a look at the back line there, and now is getting eyes on that archery range, so he knows he's in for a bit of trouble when it comes to that. Might need to go for some horses or some cavalry, as opposed to going for what Holy Roman Empire would usually go for, which is men-at-arms, spearmen, so on and so forth. A lot of infantry. Blacksmith going up pretty early for Grubby as well, but with the free research, it's pretty much a no-brainer to get that. RecoN, however, getting a blacksmith too, and going double archery range. Sorry, not double archery range, double archery range and a stable. So like I said, we're going to get some cavalry coming out relatively early. What is Grubby's scouting tell him right now? I don't know if he's seen this building over here, or the military production facilities just yet. He has seen the horsemen attack this scout, so he knows that there is a stable somewhere on the map. Unsure if he has seen the archery range just yet. He's going to chill in the berries just to see if he's going to push off into collecting any stone. Because if he goes for a second TC or something like that, he'll be able to have a little bit more time to actually adjust and defend himself. We are actually pushing out across the map right now for RecoN. RecoN pushing out with one horseman, one archer, and I think we actually have another horseman kind of running around up here. Nope, that's a scout. Scouts keeping an eye on things, making sure we're nice and in line. I don't believe that we've had any actual military production coming out from Grubby just yet, aside from the spears. That's correct. Yeah, just one spear coming out, another spear coming too. So it looks like he maybe did not see the archer range come out. So he's going to actually be countered pretty hard by the archers when he's able to get them out. Second archer coming to join the fight for RecoN. Let's go to cinematic mode for a moment here. Spearman going to chase him down. Little poke here. Little poke there. Horseman gonna, or scout going to run away as well. Well, the horseman retreats for now. A second horseman coming out at the moment to support. And more archers going to be pumped into this front line. And this is going to be a really difficult position to hold, considering the fact that he went for spears instead of going for the archers with the range that he put up first. It would have been probably a better idea even just to pump out a couple archers, even if he wasn't 100% sure, and keep him under the town center. A lot of idle villagers for some reason, 21 idle vills. He was going to pull them off to do something real quick, but did not end up taking that action. Economically speaking, we are ahead still for Grubby in current resources, but income per minute is ahead for RecoN currently by actually quite a bit, especially in the food category. We only have 5 vills on food for Grubby versus the 10 for RecoN, so that's going to be a great advantage to keep pressing all that food and that wood being invested into those archers. And this, again, this is a super hard position to hold here for Grubby. This might be GG, actually. Research is still coming out for Grubby, but it's not going to be enough, I don't think. He's not putting up any towers or anything like that. Not kind of signaling that he wants to hold the position for much longer. Spearman going to take some shots at the horsemen, but not going to be able to last too long against the 3 of them. Archers coming into support as well. Going to get some arrow fire on that back line there. More spears coming out to try to take care of some horses. But it's not going to be enough. This push is going to be really detrimental, especially considering he was not able to amass enough units to hold this. And RecoN really just with the smarter play, being able to drop things so quickly and get the production out and going when he scouted that archery range. Outpost coming up on the front as well for RecoN. Going to try to deny the barriers, deny the wood line. This is a bit rough for Grubby here, especially with the difference in economy too. He doesn't have any vision right now. Well, he does. He knows what's coming. He knows we're on a double archer range. He knows we're on a stable and a blacksmith. We haven't gotten our upgrades. Actually, we have got arrow damage. Actually, a +1 arrow armor, or ranged armor rather. Bit of a scary situation to be in, I'd say. Archers gonna get a couple more picks here. We are not seeing. Do we have any upgrades here? We're getting our ranged armor upgrade, and then gonna get our steeled arrow for +1 ranged attack. But it's gonna be a little too late, in my opinion. Sounds like a GG has come out from these players, and it looks like that is game. Wow, first game on the new patch. Relatively quick one. But it just goes to show that when you get really good information early and your opponent doesn't, you can really play that rock, paper, scissors game to your advantage and take over the whole game. So if you like the video, make sure to leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next one, folks. Cheers.